enjoying life and going with the flow.
All right, we are live with episode 7, and I am going to invite to join us. Her name is Vickie Two Thumbs. She is a pro wrestler out of the UK, and all right, you joined. Cool. We'll be seeing you on video very shortly, I'm sure. Accept. Awesome. All right,
Hello.
we got it. Can you hear
Yeah,
me? Awesome. Cool. So good morning. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Oh, good, good. So where in the UK are you?
I'm a little bit just outside of London.
Okay, gotcha. So tell me, how did you get the name Vickie Two Thumbs?
Well, I was actually talking to a friend of mine, and at first I was doing a really bland gimmick, which was just it was kind of like an emo kid, I guess, but
Mhm.
it wasn't really working. And then one of my friends suggested that I should just keep it simple and just be two thumbs. So I did that.
Okay, all right, cool. So what got you started with wrestling?
Well, I was watching a random episode of Monday Night Raw, and I saw AJ Lee.
Mhm.
I thought she was really cool, and that she's just like she just looked like your average person. And I was fascinated by it, and I thought maybe I could try it, so I did.
Okay, awesome. Where do you train out of?
Well, I mostly do Bring Me Pro Wrestling at the moment. But I go all over the place really. Like I've gone to Elevation, which is like 3 hours away from me. I just train where I can. I'm looking into some other training schools as well.
Okay. So have you wrestled anywhere outside of the UK yet?
No, no, I really want to. I'm hopefully getting my passport sorted this year.
Okay, awesome. That'll be cool. Um, what has been your favorite match so far that
Um,
you've had?
I'd say probably the trash can alley match I had with Ted Saban. We had this feud. Well, it was me versus the emo trash boys. Um, it went on for a few shows. I did an emo hunt. It was like a whole promo I did trying to find the emos, and then finally it came down to me and Ted Saban in this trash can alley match, and then I finally defeated the emo trash boys. It was a lot of
Awesome.
fun.
It sounds like a lot of fun. So tell me about that match. What was it like? How do you win?
So I put him in a trash can, and then I did my people senton, which is my finishing move,
Okay.
and flattened him in the trash can. It's pretty cool.
Awesome. Awesome. Um, cool. So, do you have any favorite memories that you want to share from your wrestling experience so far?
Well, that's a hard question because I've got lots really. I mean, I'd say favorite memories. Definitely doing that promo. That was really cool. Um, it just felt really. It was just a lot of fun.
Sounds
I'd
like it.
say, yeah, I'd say like another memory of mine is like when I first went to DKW because I got to try out something completely different. Like I got to try doing a heel gimmick, which was really cool. So that was a good memory. And then I'd say like doing my first camp show, which I've done recently. Like I've really enjoyed that. Just getting to just have fun with it and not be as serious. That was quite fun.
Okay. So you're not usually a heel?
Um, Not really. I do both, but I'm just used to being a face. Like I've done it for longer.
Okay.
I've been wrestling for like I think seven years now. So the majority of the time I've been face.
Okay. And you prefer to be the face?
I don't really know. I'm having fun being a heel as
Okay.
well. So yeah, I have fun with both really.
Okay. You just go with the flow and enjoy it.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm trying
All right.
to.
Well, that's cool. Um, how do you get yourself prepared and ready for wrestling matches? How do you get in shape for it? How do what's the fitness routine like?
So at the moment, due to like my shoot job, I can only go to the gym like once a week, which is it sucks, but it is what it is. I work with kids, so it's like I'm on my feet all day anyway. So then
Oh,
I
you were
go.
telling me about that. You're a teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I aim to go to training once or twice a week, and then obviously I do shows on the weekend, usually one or two shows, which is cool. So I do that, and then before, like the night before, I'll have like a deep heat bath because my back's killing me. I wake up every morning, I have to stretch my back. I have to do this whole routine because I've got wear and tear on my spine.
Okay.
Um, that's what I've been told, and I'm
From
also
all the
hypermobile, so
wrestling?
yeah, from wrestling. I've got
Mm.
hypermobility too, so that kind of sucks. Um, so yeah, it's all of that. I use Tiger Balm religiously, like all the time, because that's my go-to. Uh,
And
but
it
yeah,
works.
that's yeah, pretty much. And then before I go out the curtain, I always have a mint just to clear my head. Um, that's really all the preparation I do.
All right, cool. If you could have a dream match with anybody, who would it be?
Um, Probably AJ Lee. Um,
Okay.
or if I'm being like really out there, it would have to be Captain Insano. Absolutely. That's like my guy.
All right.
Love Captain
Captain
Insano.
Insano, like from the
Yeah,
Water Boy?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. All right.
I was so
I love
annoyed
it.
when they said that he was going to be at AEW in the UK and then he never was. I was so upset.
But I mean, wasn't that Big Show?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And never went to the UK?
No,
Oh wow, I
no.
never knew that.
Well, he might have
Okay.
done with WWE, but with AEW he didn't. And I was really
Okay.
upset.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I don't know. There's always next lifetime,
Yeah,
right?
there is. Oh, actually, Matt Hardy.
Not
He's my
Hardy.
favorite wrestler. So
Okay.
yeah, broken Matt Hardy. Like if I could have a match with him, that would be amazing.
Awesome. So now let's do this. If it could be any kind of specialty match, what kind of match would it be and who would it be against?
Specialty. Hmm, that's a hard one because I don't like ladders, so it wouldn't be a ladder match.
Okay.
Um,
Is it the heights?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
no. I fell off a ladder
Oh,
once and I don't like ladders.
got it.
Um,
Okay. That's
not
good to
at all.
know.
Yeah, I've done
I
street
I
fights,
hope this clip doesn't resurface and be used against you in a promo one day,
hopefully.
and then somebody challenges you to a ladder match for your title or something.
Yeah,
You know,
hopefully not.
um, but now I'm seeing that will probably manifest itself. But
Yeah,
we'll see where life
yeah,
goes.
hopefully not. Um, I like um, I like doing street fights. I've done street fights.
Street
Um,
fights. Okay.
yeah, done no DQs. I mean, I'd say like a steel cage match would be cool, but like one of the ones that they don't expect me to climb out of. Like, if I
Mhm.
could just go out the door, that's cool because I don't
Okay.
like heights. so,
Right. 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 Right.
so yeah. I mean, like if I was like shooting for WWE, Elimination Chamber would be really cool.
Okay.
Because I just really like the whole chamber. It's really really cool.
Yeah.
Um,
And then they get to leave out the door.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Be perfect for me.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Cool. So, let's do some fun questions. If you could eat just one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What at Taco
Absolutely.
Bell?
Um,
What at Taco Bell?
just like the normal crunchy tacos with just the cheese and the lettuce and the meat and like
Okay.
the seasoned fries and a Mountain
Gotcha.
Dew. I'd be really happy. It's my favorite.
Okay. All right. All right. I don't know what the thing is that I usually get is called. I always know it when I look at the dollar menu,
Yeah,
but it's it's wrapped up and it's got meat in it and cheese and yeah,
I think I know what you're
something else
talking
for
about.
sure.
Is it
But
just like the cheese and the meat?
no, I'm pretty sure there's more in it.
Oh,
I just don't remember what I eat because I don't eat it often enough. It's like the last time I had it was probably 3 weeks ago, maybe a month
yeah.
ago. Um, so it's been a bit. It's been a bit, and then before that, it was at least 6 months.
Oh,
Um,
because I love
but
it.
yeah, but I do like it. I do like it. It's just like it's an occasional thing for me,
Yeah, it's
you
it's
know.
really weird. Like if I'm having a bad day, I can
Mm.
go to Taco Bell and just like get a taco, and then it just changes the whole day for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm just happy instantly.
Well,
It's really strange.
so this is another thing that is like important to be, I guess, aware to is like your food supply in the UK is a lot better than ours in America because we openly poison ourselves, you know?
Well, yeah.
And like our version of Taco Bell is definitely like a lot worse for us than your version of Taco Bell.
Yeah, I can see
And,
that.
you know, so you get to actually enjoy it.
That is true.
And if we enjoy
Absolutely.
it, we have a little bit of guilt that comes with it because we know we're killing ourselves.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
you know, but it is what it is. Sponsored by Taco Bell.
I wish.
I know, right? That would be awesome. All right. Another fun question. If you could be any animal, what animal would you be?
Probably a goat. I love
Goat.
goats. They're
Okay.
full of energy. They just make weird screaming noises all the time. Like goats are just goats.
Okay. All right. All right. So, if you couldn't be a wrestler, what would you do?
Oh gosh. I honestly don't know. Like genuinely. Like this is kind of the only thing that really makes me me and makes me happy, I guess.
Mhm.
So I genuinely don't know what I would do. Um I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'd probably just stay in my bed and watch YouTube, I guess. Like don't
Okay.
really know what I would do.
All right. No ambition at that point. You know, you
No.
can't wrestle. What are you gonna do?
No,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. All right. So because this is coming to my mind right now, I'm gonna share this with you. And this is like a weird thing, but I feel like I have a guardian angel named Victoria because I've met like hundreds of Vickies and Victorias and Tories in my lifetime, and had conversations with a lot of them too. So I'm definitely glad that we got to have this podcast today and we got to talk. And I don't think you're necessarily my guardian angel or anything, but I do think that you're a good energy and you're a good, person. And I think that I want to definitely have more podcasts with you and learn, follow your career. And yeah. So, do you have any matches coming up?
um I do, yes. I have I have some camp shows coming up, which is just, you know. Um, I have Bring Me Pro Wrestling next month, but I'm not sure what my match is yet because it hasn't been released.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I
To be
sorry,
determined.
this month. Wait, we're not in June yet. No, we're not in June.
No,
It's
not
next
yet.
month.
Couple days. Couple
It
days.
is
Okay.
next month. I've got UKBW this week on the 1st. I'm in a Rampage match, which is basically like a big kind of Royal Rumble situation.
Oh,
So that should
okay.
be fun.
How many people? The same amount? 30?
I think so. Last time it was 30.
Okay.
So I've been in two
Wow.
of them before, so now this is going to be my third year.
Okay. Tell me about the other two. What were those
Um
like?
they were fun. Like the first one I was in, um there was like this big dude called Basham, Lewis Basham. And then I remember just being face to face with him and then he just like suplexed me across the ring and I went flying. It was amazing. It was just so
It's
unexpected.
amazing.
I mean, it was a great suplex, but terrifying in the moment. Um,
Okay. Yeah.
then the second one was, it was fun. It was I managed to be in the final six, I think, which was cool. Um,
Okay.
managed to eliminate this guy called Dale Jones who kept on coming back into the match for some reason. Um, yeah, because he's politicking his way
Oh,
in.
oh,
So that
gotcha.
was fun.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so I'm quite excited for this year to see what he brings.
Okay. So did everybody start at the same time, or is it just like Royal Rumble where like two people start and then one comes in every minute or 30 seconds or whatever it
No,
is?
exactly like that.
Okay.
Yeah, just people come in.
Okay. So what number did you start?
I can't remember. It was so long ago.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel
I'm
you.
so forgetful.
No worries. No worries. I was just curious. Um, okay, so that was the first one. How did you do in the second one?
um, well, that was the one where I came like final six.
Oh,
So
okay,
yeah,
okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So that was
Gotcha.
cool.
Okay. So, what are some other interesting matches you've had?
I'd say so. My first ever match was a ladder match, and it was atrocious. It was awful. Um,
Your favorite?
I'd say that was quite memorable.
Yeah.
Uh, just because like I didn't touch the ladder at all.
No?
Um, no, no. And I ended up fighting through this college with someone, and then we were supposed to go in the elevator. We wanted to go in the elevator and like fight up this elevator that was see through, so everyone could see us, going up, and then we disappear. But then the button didn't work, so then the elevator wasn't opening. So we're like, oh great, okay. And then we had to fight up this spiral staircase, which was full of crowd members. So we're trying to fight up this staircase, no one's moving. So then I had to be like, "Excuse me, sorry," while like punching
Sorry,
someone in the face.
get out of the way. I need to hit this guy.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah. And
Yeah.
then I got thrown out of the ring onto someone, like gorilla pressed above someone's head. Um, so it was very eventful for my first match.
Wow.
Yeah, it was something.
Wow.
It was something.
Yeah.
Um,
I can see why you're afraid of ladders.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I've had a few memorable matches. Like I
Okay.
had a triple threat at UKBW with Kanji she's from Progress, and Harry Sefton for the Interregional Championship. That was a really cool match. Like it was lovely to be able to learn from Kanji. Like she's fantastic. Um, yeah, it was just like a really fun match.
Okay.
I really really enjoyed that one.
How did it go? Like, what did you enjoy about it?
uh, I I enjoyed getting to learn from Kanji and getting to work with Harry because I've been wanting to work with him for a while. So yeah, it was quite cool to see the dynamic between all of us and how it went. But the only downside is I did get concussed in that
Ooh.
match. But
Okay.
aside from the concussion, really great match. Really enjoyed that one. Uh, and watching it back was quite cool. To be fair,
Okay. All right. So as long as it looked good, then
exactly.
it's worth it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you didn't end up winning that match then,
No,
I'm guessing.
unfortunately not.
No, that's all right. That's all right. There's plenty more to go.
Yeah,
And you've got a long career ahead of you.
hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah. Exactly. You just got to keep your back in control,
Yeah,
and maybe use a foam roller on it, hang from a chin up bar, decompress
yeah,
it. You know.
absolutely. I mean, I'm waiting for some physiotherapy, so that'll be good.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. But you got to take care of your body because it's the only one you're gonna have. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Um. So, if you could give one piece of advice to somebody starting out in pro wrestling, what would it be?
Learn from as many people as you can. Because even if it's a bad experience, you're still learning from that experience of like, this was bad, this is what I should not do. Because I was stuck in the same place for so many years. And I kind of was brought up, I'd say, the wrong way into wrestling to where I like it felt like it was a very horrible, toxic situation, and I should have got out sooner. I mean, it's very, my advice is very much just travel, just do as much as you can, be respectful, be polite, like pay your dues, obviously, and just yeah, learn from as many people as you possibly can. Network, because it's very
Mm.
important to network and get everyone to know who you are.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
And I feel like that kind of applies to almost anything in life. There's a quote I've heard in this audiobook. It was like, it's not work, it's network,
Yeah,
you know. And then it's
absolutely.
not who you know, it's who knows you.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I try to keep those in mind as much as I can. And yeah, so um, before I go, I'm going to share a story with you, and then we can call it. And so about 10 years ago, I was in a coma, and the doctors had told my parents that best case scenario, I was going to be in a vegetative state the rest of my life. I had all these crazy dreams while I was in it. I thought they were true when I woke up. And when I did wake up, they brought me to a rehab center to teach me to walk again. And so the doctor told me
Wow.
it was going to be a few months, probably a year before I made it back home. And I told him that I was going to be home next week. And he started laughing at me and he's like, I have no clue where you're getting that idea from. It's going to be at least a few months and then we can talk. And I said, well, no offense, doctor, but you don't know me. I am going to be home next week. And a
Wow.
week to that day, I made it back home.
Wow.
So I wrote down everything about the experience, start to finish, and I turned it into a movie script. So that's called Coma Dreams, and I'm going to be creating this film one day. And so part of where I'm doing this podcast is just to help me get attention towards this project, as well as like being able to get other people into the spotlight, you know?
Yeah,
Um, because, yeah, um, I want to be able to do this just to be able to inspire people to see that the opinions of the quote unquote experts don't have to be your reality. And for people to be able to realize how powerful the mind can be.
absolutely. It's amazing you were able to overcome that.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you letting me share that. And do you have any other stories you want to share today?
Just, I don't really know, to be honest. Uh, I feel like my brain just goes
No
blank. I mean,
worries.
I guess it's, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm changing the subject completely. But I guess just talking about like just the different places I've wrestled, where
Yeah.
like it's not always, in a venue in front of like, 50 to 100 wrestling fans, things like that. Well, I've wrestled in a shopping center, um, upstairs in a shopping center in front of like
Oh, wow. In front
I'd
of
say
people
like
just like going to the
yeah,
mall?
yeah, and
Wow.
they bought tickets, and then
Okay.
it's just like on this little kind of like part of the mall upstairs, which was pretty cool.
All
Um,
right.
yeah, and then I had a locker room that was on a boat, which was it was like a historic ship. And it had like a glass floor. It was really cool.
Oh,
And then the
wow.
wrestling ring was like on this piece of kind of tarmac. We had to use the boat as our entrance. Uh, so that was quite
Wow.
cool. Yeah, and then I've done like pubs and pub gardens quite a few times, and I've done like festival shows where it's in the middle of a field.
Wow.
Um, so and then at camp shows where it's inside um like little holiday park camps. And it's just like the versatile experiences I've had where, it's not always just inside like an indoor venue, inside like a sports hall or something. Like it's really cool just how many things I've been able to do and like how many
Yeah.
places I've been able to go.
So this is what I would like from you is if you can next time before we do another podcast, I want you to think of what your favorite of those three matches are, like your favorite three of any of those matches that you've done on boats, at festivals, at malls, wherever. All right. Think of your three most memorable or favorite experiences, like in detail, and then we'll go in depth on that. And then I'm going to come up with a list of questions as well. So that way we can, get you some more spotlight out there. And I'll create clips out of this. I'll get it uploaded on the Spotify, YouTube, etc.
Yeah,
And, brands grow brands. So
that'd be
we're
cool.
helping each other grow.
Sounds great.
Awesome. Well, enjoy the rest of your day,
You
and
too.
thank you for taking the time
That's
for this.
all right. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye.